Alright, so we are going to be playing rookie qualification here today. And we're going to go ahead and get started because I do have limited time today on my lunch break. Not sure that any of the notifications got sent out, but we're still going to get this content out there so that y'all can have it if you're playing in the rookie. I did put out a rookie playthrough, and we're going to play a full qualification round here now as well. So that'll probably be the extent of what I do put out as far as rookie content goes for this tournament, and I will be focusing on pro and expert then for the remainder of the week. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hole number 1. Let me get my notes here. Hole number 1, we're actually going to be playing this shot with the right side shot with the curl. We're going to play with the quarterback here. The other option is a rough bump on this shot, but we're going to play our shot with the quarterback. The rough bump is also definitely an option. If you're going to play the rough bump, you'll play that with right spin, at least 3 bars of right spin, and not a whole lot of top spin. Zero to a couple bars of top spin. And you're just basically playing the rough bump, trying to get that ball up onto the green. We're going to be playing this shot with the katana. So let's see what kind of wind we get here. It's usually going to be a right to left wind, tailwind here in the rookie. And we will play this shot with a 20% increase for the downhill shot. So we'll have to wait and see what kind of wind we get before we know exactly which way we're actually going to adjust this shot. Alright, so here we go, hole number 1. We don't quite have the amount of backspin that we would like to have for this shot, but I think it's enough with the amount of side spin we have and the curl that we use. It kind of helps slow the ball down to a point where it's a doable shot. I don't know that it is going to stop on the green right next to the hole. I think basically what we're looking for is just kind of a shot right along the edge of the green, where we have an easy chip in for the eagle here on this shot. Let's see, I'm going to turn off sound effects here. Alright, so we're going with the katana ball. As you see, our quarterback here, we've got plenty of room. So full left spin and full back spin. Everything that we can use, we're going to use. Okay. 2.9 wind. So we're going to play that one is about 3.6, so about 3.6 miles per hour wind basically with that 20%. So three rings is what we're going to get. So 1, 2, 3. That's about where our ball is going to land from just a regular shot. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a regular shot with some curl. We hit it perfect, and this one should bounce pretty nicely up to the green. And pretty close to the hole-in-one, actually. I wasn't expecting it to be that quite on line. You're probably not going to get the ace on this shot just because of the amount of speed that ball comes in, because of the lack of backspin. But as you can see, we can still control that ball fairly decently and put ourselves in position for a very easy chip for an eagle. What's going on, Brian? How's it going? Got a -14 yesterday without any problem. Awesome. Good job, Brian. Very nice. Yeah, this is, if you know how to play these holes and you know what clubs to use and what ball to use, it's definitely a course where you can get some pretty good scores on the rookie. What's going on, Greg? How's it going this afternoon? A lot of chances for albatrosses, a lot of chances for eagles on these holes for sure. No doubt. So hole number 1, there's the easy eagle. Definitely, I think it's a hole 1 in 10 are holes that you got to get the eagle on if you want to have any kind of chance to contend this weekend. I think the curl shot, is the best way to guarantee yourself the eagle. What's up, geek? Dilly dilly. Hope you're having a good day today. So that's hole number 1. Hole number 2, we're going to be playing our shot with the let's see, we're going to play our shot with the backbone on hole number 2. You can go with the rough bump as well on hole number 2, but you would want to do that probably with the Goliath because that has more topspin. And you know, if you have a higher level Goliath playing in the rookie, then that would definitely be a pretty good option. I'm going to go with the backbone here off the island because I do want that extra accuracy for my shot. And that is the reason why I'm going with the backbone on this shot. We will be going with a quasar ball as well. So let's see what we can do here on this shot here, hole number 2. We do have a left to right kind of a headwind on this shot. And I can't remember if this shot is being played at like min or mid club, but we will find out what we're playing this shot at. What's going on, Scott? No, Scott, we're going to stream Expert tonight. So definitely streaming tonight. And I will schedule that stream here after I play this round here. Alright, so this shot's being taken at max. We're going to go with 4 bars of left spin and just a little bit of backspin on this shot. Something like that right there. So 4.1, we're going to play this at 4.5. We're going to play this one at 4.5. So 2.8 rings around that number. And we're going to put a little bit of curl. We hit it perfect, so let's see what this one does here. Alright, so it looks like we need a little bit more curl, and we don't need quite that backspin. I would say more of like a half a bar of backspin on that shot and a little bit more curl on that shot. I played it with no backspin the other day. I played it with just straight nose, top, or backspin at all, and it went pretty quickly past the hole. So that's the reason why I tried the 1 bar of backspin this time. But I see that's still a little bit lacking there, so we'll back that back up to about a half a bar of backspin on that shot and add a little bit extra curl than what you saw me play there. So we knocked that one in for the birdie. This is definitely a hole where I think it's you have a good chance of getting the ace in the rookie. I like the shot off the island more in the rookie than the rough bump, just because in rookie your Goliath is probably not very high level, and that means its accuracy is pretty crappy. So anything other than a perfect hit, you may have some issues with that shot. I think the backbone's a good choice for a rookie player off that pad because of the accuracy. It allows you to hit great left or great right and still be okay, and have yourself an easy putt for the birdie. But if you do have a little bit better clubs, you are more of an experienced player playing in the rookie, that rough bump is definitely an option for you. Definitely could give you a good chance at the ace. Alright, hole number 3. This is an old hole. I'm going to play this one with the quarterback. You can play this one with the extra mile as well, but off the front tee, you can play this one with the quarterback if you want, and that's what I'm going to play. We're also going to play with the quasar ball. And for our second club, we're going to go with the Viper. This may be a good hole to play with a sniper if you have it leveled up a little bit more in your rookie account. You can go with the sniper. You do want a sniper with some backspin though, because you want to use that backspin on this shot. We got a little bit more backspin on the Viper, so that's why we're going to go with it. So here we go. Hole number 3. What's going on, Terry? How's it going? I'm sick of playing crap. Does that mean you're sick of playing not well? Do you feel like you're not playing well? Is that what you're saying, Terry? Sorry about that. Got a little bit of a sore throat and a cough today, apparently. Alright, so the way we're going to play this shot is pretty much full top spin and full right spin. Okay? That's pretty much the way we're going to play this shot. Full top spin and full right spin with the quarterback. You'll play the same way with the extra mile if you use the extra mile. You don't want to play it left like my opponent is playing. You want to play it to the right side. And I'm going to adjust this one for a 10% downhill shot. Well, sorry to hear that, Terry. Hopefully things get better for you. Definitely welcome to message me on Messenger if you have any specific questions, or you want some advice on something. I'd definitely be happy to help you. Alright, so what we're going to be doing here, we're playing this shot off this front right edge of this fairway. So full top, full right. Okay, like that. 5.1 wind. We'll play this one at about 5.5 wind on this shot. For this shot right here. So we'll adjust at about 4.7. So right about 5 rings of adjustment for this shot. And we're going to put curl on this shot as well. Just in case we hit great left, that curl will safeguard us from not going into the bunker. So a great left shot right there without curl is in the bunker. But a great left shot with curl is probably right there along the edge of the bunker, but it's not in it. And that's all that's really important when you're playing this hole. So that's the drive we want right there. Our second shot's going to be with the Viper now. And we'll be playing this one with max backspin and max left spin. I'm still undecided whether or not this second shot is a downhill shot or slightly uphill shot. It's definitely one of either. It needs some sort of an adjustment. It's kind of one of those shots that looks downhill, but it may actually be uphill in the end. I'm not 100% sure. But we're just going to play it straight up here this time, just for this video's purposes. What's going on, David Olson? Thank you very much, sir. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. We'll play something like that. We're playing it pretty much at max. So 3.3. So we'll play that at a 1.7-ish rings. Something like that. We do hit it perfect, so this will be a fairly accurate judgment of the lineup here. Coming in a little bit hot, and just caught the right edge of that hole right there. I think the speed was perfect for that shot though, and with the lack of ball guide, it's really hard to get that fine-tuned adjustment for the hole. But I think right there is about as good as we can get without actually making the shot. So I'm happy with that shot. I've been fairly close on that shot each time I've taken it, so I definitely feel that if you all work at that, it's definitely a hole that you can get an albatross on. Sorry about the noise in the background. Geek says it plays like downhill. Yeah, it feels like it plays like it's downhill as well, Geek. I think really what I need is a little bit extra backspin for that shot. But when you're playing with lower level clubs, you just use what you got. And I definitely think it feels like there's a little bit of a downhill slope to it. So maybe like a 5% adjustment for the downhill. I don't know that I would go overboard any more than like a 5% adjustment on that shot, because I played it straight up and still almost put it in the hole. So it's definitely not much, if any, because it's one of those weird shots that kind of looks like it goes down and then it comes back up. So it's kind of hard. It could be anywhere from a -5 to a +5. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. I had hope for just a moment when that camera started zooming into the hole. I thought maybe we might get it, and it just barely missed. All right, so our next hole is hole number 4. We're gonna play this one with the big topper. I've got a level 2 big topper. That's what we're gonna be playing it with, my level 2 big topper. We will be using a Titan ball for this shot. And I think everything else is set up correctly. This will be a double hop shot off that far right island. Basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get that third hop to hit the fringe and then roll up onto the green for an easy putt eagle. And I don't believe this is a shot that we'll need to overpower at all. Just got to make sure to try to hit a perfect shot on it. That's really all we need to do. So 3.1 is going to be about about 1 ring. So we want it to land about right there. Okay, so we're going to drag our shot to about right there. We hit great to the right. This is going to be interesting to see if this one holds on. Not looking good. Nope, this one's going to roll through into the water. So this is definitely a shot where it's very important to hit the perfect. We will try the same exact shot again for you all. Your other option is to play left off the middle island, like my opponent is going to play. But it leaves you a chip at the green, which is much tougher for the eagle. So if you really want to try to get the eagle, playing the shot with the big topper is definitely the way to play. But as you can see, you got to be able to hit that perfect shot. I believe so, Greg. You should be able to get it. Now, he's got a short chip right there, but you can see the green. It's so hilly. It's almost impossible to make that shot right there. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing again. Alright. So we got 4 this time, so 1.1-ish. Alright, so let's see if we can hit a perfect. Did we not? We hit it great to the left this time. So maybe this is just not meant to be for me. We did hit the shot on the playthrough rookie video. So if you want to see the shot played perfectly, go watch my playthrough rookie video and you can see the shot made there. Just not hitting perfect today on the tablet. But that's definitely the way to play the shot if you do want to play it. But as you can see, it's definitely risky, especially with low-level big topper, because the accuracy is like nothing on a big topper. So if you don't hit a perfect, you basically forget it. You could possibly try to make that shot with an extra mile if you have a higher level extra mile playing in the rookie. But if you're playing a regular rookie account, the big topper is the only way you're going to be able to really make that shot. Alright, let's see if we can make this one. 3.2, so we're going to go with barely any adjustment. Yeah, I agree, David. It's definitely a very risky shot, but I think it's if you're in the rookie and you're really trying to push for that banner, that's what you're going to have to do, is you're going to have to make that shot. So it's not a hard shot if you hit the perfect. It's pretty much guaranteed. But you got to hit the perfect. So it's, you know, there's always that if, and that the if in that shot is the perfect hit. All right. So moving on to hole number 5. This will be a shot that we take with the Viper. You could also take the shot with the Sniper if you have a Sniper. And we're going to use the Katana ball for this hole. Yeah, Terry, I would definitely retry tomorrow. But, you know, for qualification purposes, I would just play left maybe. Unless you do want to, you know, absolutely want to try it. Or if you feel like it doesn't matter and you can qualify anyway, then definitely go and try that shot. But I agree 100% with what David said. Yeah, that was probably a good choice, Greg. A good choice. David says he agrees with how terrible the accuracy a great shot will be. A lot to miss. Yeah, if you have if you have any level big topper in the rookie, and you don't hit the perfect, you're not going to hit the island. I mean, you're going to be in the water or in the sand like you saw me on my second shot attempt at it. So definitely don't miss great right. If you're going to miss great left. That way you're in the beach. So for this shot right here, we're playing it with the Katana. We're going to play our full spin to the right and 3 bars of backspin. Basically what we have. We are playing a plus 20% on this shot. So we got 3 bars of back, as much right as we can get. We want the second hop to be right there on the edge of the fringe. On the edge of the fringe like that. You see that? Second hop on the edge of the fringe right there. Okay. So 3.6, so 39, 4.2. We'll play this one at 4.2. So 2.1 adjustment. And we're going with a little curl. And there's the perfect we couldn't get last hole. And that one's going to roll in there nicely. Pretty good shot right there. That's one of those shots right there where you just kind of have to trust your instincts on the curl. And hopefully you get that good hop towards the hole to get the ace. I don't think there's any surefire adjustment that's going to be like a high percentage shot ace. I think this is a hole where you kind of just have to hope you get that good bounce and roll for the ace. But anytime you're able to putt from where I'm putting at, it's definitely something good on this hole. This is definitely a hole that does give a lot of people issues. Do make sure that you do adjust that plus 20% for the downhill shot. So when I say a 20% adjustment, let's just say the wind is 5 miles per hour. So 10% of 5 miles per hour is 0.5. So 20% of 5 miles an hour would be 0.1. So instead of 5 miles per hour, you would adjust as if you were adjusting into 6 mile per hour wind. And that's how you would calculate your wind guide. Okay? And that's how adjustments work. So anytime you hear me or someone else say this shot plays at a plus 10 adjustment or plus 20% adjustment off the tee, that's what they're talking about. That extra wind adjustment that you need to factor into your shot. If you're taking the shot downhill, it's plus. If you're taking a shot uphill, it's minus. So you'll actually take away wind if you're taking a shot uphill. That's definitely more of an advanced part of the game, but definitely never too early to start learning about it, because it does come into play big time once you start getting into the higher tours and the higher winds. Thank you, Terry. That's definitely something you can ponder and think about, Greg. If your opponent is first and has a really good shot, then you could go for it. But I think it's definitely a shot that you got to make. You got to be taking that shot if you want to have a chance at the top 3 on this weekend. It's going to be a very, very good scoring tournament. Just so many opportunities for drops. All right, hole number 6. Hole number 6 is an old hole. You can play it to the left side, or you can play it to the right side. On my playthrough video, I show you examples of going to the left side or the right side, so you can go and watch both ways played on that walkthrough video that I posted last night in Rookie, if you're interested. We're going to play to the right side here, so we're going to play with the quarterback. And we got the sniper in. This would definitely be another hole to use the. We got the Viper in. This would definitely be another hole to use the sniper if you have it. For sure. Alright. On this hole, we're going to be using. We don't need to use a Titan ball. If you're going to go to the left, I would definitely say go with the Titan ball. But if you're playing to the right, like we're playing, I would just say use the Quasar. David says, good explanation for the wind adjustment. I started doing my adjustment on the rings, not the wind. Okay. Thank you, Terry. What's up, Brian? So this is a wind that is fairly favorable to play to the left side as well. But, it just depends on what kind of second shot you want to take. Playing to the left side, you're most likely looking at a shot going with your long iron. Playing to the right side, you can overpower this shot and try to get to that second fairway and making a shot with your long iron or maybe a short iron from there. Or you can lay it up like you're going to see me do, and you'll be taking a shot with your wood. But there's definitely several options and different ways that you can play this hole in particular, which is always a good thing. I think people like options. So that's a nice shot right there from my opponent. So we'll go full left spin, full top spin. Full curl. The quarterback is a very accurate driver. In full topspin, no chance of going through into the fairway. If you are using a driver like maybe the extra mile, it may be leveled up a little bit and you're playing in the rookie, I would definitely caution you on using too much topspin because you can roll through that fairway into the rough. If you're playing the short shot, there's no reason to use a lot of topspin. You just want to put yourself in position for a shot at the wood. So there's no reason to go with extra topspin and risk that shot into the rough. Greg says, generally when I tank a hole, my opponent tanks it, basically rubs it in by doing worse. I did have an occasion in one tournament where I like completely butchered a par 3 shot into the rough, and then my opponent hit the ace. So I can't say that doesn't ever happen to me, where I actually get bailed out. But for the most part, I'm right there with you. Alright, so for this shot right here, let's see. That's max. That's min. So we're going to play this shot right here about mid. And I'm not going to play any spin on this shot. This is a very straight on shot to the hole. Unfortunately, our ball guide is not that great. So we're going to play 1.8 rings of adjustment here on this shot. We hit it great to the right, but we should still be okay. As you see, those bushes mean nothing. And that was a decent speed that ball came in. Perfect shot. We're probably pretty fairly lined with the hole. Maybe get the albatross. But that is the way that I would play this hole in the rookie. I would not play any spin whatsoever. You know, the sniper would definitely come in handy a lot more on that hole than the Viper. So if you have a sniper, I would definitely go with the sniper. The reason why that was unlucky. The reason why I had the Viper is because most rookies don't have access to a good enough sniper to use. But I know there are people out there that do. So I would definitely use the sniper if you know, I was in your shoes and I had the sniper to use. But that's the way you can play this hole. If you play it to the left, you'll have most likely a long iron shot where you're bouncing it off the fringe of the fairway / green and using backspin to try to put it in the hole for an albatross. Definitely a possible way to play the hole. And with the wind that we have in the rookie tournament this time, it's definitely a little bit more favorable to try to play left. But you can play right as well the way I did. Either way gives you a pretty good chance at the albatross. What's going on, Jameer? What's up, Charles Lucas? What's going on, Mary? How's it going? Sorry, Charles, I don't have those cool features set up in my stream yet. We tried the island triple bounce on hole 4 twice, and we didn't hit a perfect either time. So definitely, if you're just getting in here, that's what the score is, a little bit lower than you may think it should be. But yeah, definitely it's definitely worth the risk if you want to try to win a medal on the weekend. Alright, so hole number 7 is our next hole. We're playing this one with the Titan ball and extra mile. Now this is a hole where, you know, depending on the clubs that you have, you may be able to try to go for a little bit riskier of a shot. And we'll talk about that when we get to the hole. We're going to play with the left side shot. What's up, Helios? What's going on, Ben? How's it going? Helios, are you planning to do any streaming here soon? I know you usually like to stream kind of like during the daytime, during the week. Alright, so basically with the wind that we have here, I think playing to the left side is basically the way we're going to play this shot in the rookie. I know in some of the upper divisions it's more of a tailwind, so it gives you kind of that chance and that choice to maybe try to play the more risky shot off that little strip of fairway in between the bunker and the rough. But here in the rookie, I think playing to the left side, much like my opponent just played, except don't want to go into the bunker there, wow, is the way to go. So we're going to play our shot with full top and 2 bars of right spin. Now, if I was to use a power 5 ball, you could see I can just about get to that little bit wider area fairway. That's a very risky shot to take, but it's doable. And I've got an extra mile 5 and it's doable. So, oh, we hit that great to the right, but we should still be okay. Yep. If you noticed as I was lining up that shot, the very edge of that first fairway does slope down. I didn't know if you all saw as I was adjusting my shot, forward and backwards, the ball guide line was moving down. So you do want to make sure you are careful when you are setting up that drive, where you don't find your ball landing in one of those more sloped downward spots, because if you do, it is possible for that ball to hit, most likely still jump over the water, but it may possibly hit the rough, and you'll lose a ton of distance if you do that. So make sure you set up your drive where you're going to actually get over the water and hit the fairway on that second shot. Let me take this shot, Ben, and then I'll answer that question. Alright, so what we're going to do here, we're going to land our shot right about in here. Alright, so 3.1, we're going to adjust this one right about a ring. Hit it great to the left, so it's not going to matter. We're not going to be close enough, but we had a pretty decent line to the hole right there. If we hit a perfect shot, it would have been pretty close to the hole. I think that's the best way to play this one. Trying to find that flat spot right there, even if it means on the fringe or the fairway, I think is going to be the way you got to play this one. It's tough to line that shot up landing on the green, just because of the different slopes that you see on the green. So I think lining that shot up on the either the fairway or the fringe is the way to play this hole for that second shot. Alright, so Ben says, do I think that shot would be worth it on the weekend? And we're talking about the shot where off the tee box you try to land it on that thin strip of fairway. Ben, I would say that if you are pushing for that gold medal, you have the clubs, you have the ball, it would definitely be, worth considering. It may be one of those situations, though, where, maybe you played a great opening round, so you have the option to kind of wait and see how everybody else plays. If you are a type of player that likes to kind of wait and see how the rest of your bracket plays, and then play your game from there, that may be more the way I lean on that type of a shot in the rookie. In my opinion, that's not really a rookie level shot, but at the same moment, at the same time, if you are trying to get that gold medal, it may be a shot that you need to have in your arsenal to get that gold. So, you definitely want to try out a shot before you just try it, on like the last day of the tournament with the gold medal on the line. So I would definitely say using it qualifying, or like your front nine of opening round, or even both times in opening round if you know you're going to make it, may be definitely worth trying it and seeing if it's a shot that you feel comfortable enough with to to rely on if it means top 3 or top 5. Yeah, I know, John. Just I don't know. Sometimes it's a perfect day, and sometimes it's a great day. Seems like it's a great day today. What's up, Freddie Kite? How's it going? What's up, Bobby? How's it going? Thank you, sir, thank you all for joining. All right, so our next hole here is hole number 8. This is a par 3, and we're going to be going with the Viper and a Marlin ball here for this shot. And let's see here. I think that's what we want. We'll put the Goliath in just so we can look at the rough bump, possibly. Alright, so this shot right here, we're not going to be playing with much topspin at all, mostly just left spin. We will play a plus 10% adjustment on the shot for it being downhill. What's going on, Felix? No problem, man. You're very much welcome. We'll see if we can connect to the hole here. Yeah, Ben, if that's the way that you're going to play your round, then I would definitely be practicing that shot. No doubt. If you've already got it in your mind that that's how you're going to play, then definitely, man, go for it. Try to record the shots and send me the replay if you don't mind. I would love to see you making the shots. All right, so we got Dan first here. The reason why you got to go with the Marlin ball in this shot is if you don't, you'll probably be in between clubs. You can play the shot that I'm going to take with the Viper is going to be at minimum range off that island, but you can also go with the rough bump here for this shot. It's definitely a possibility, especially if you have a sniper in the rookie that's leveled up a bit. That would definitely be a really good shot for this hole. So as you all can see, look how close I am to being in between clubs right there. See that? That's all because I have the Marlin ball. If I didn't have the Marlin ball in, it would be a lot worse. You can go with the rough bump here. We're going to play this shot right about here. Left spin, and we're just going to go like a dab of top spin. So 3.2 min is 1.3. There's a perfect. Oh boy. So we got the roll and just a little bit short on that shot. This is a shot where you really got to be careful though on the top spin. I put a little bit of topspin on that shot, but a little bit more topspin may send that ball flying past the hole. So I am going to, I think, rest on about a half a bar of topspin for that shot. I like the setup. I like the location of where that ball's hitting on that island. So I definitely like the way that shot is looking. We just gotta tinker a little bit with the topspin to get that shot to the hole. So I think we're close. This is definitely a hole where you're going to see some aces on this tournament. So I think it's definitely important to fine-tune this shot. What's up, Scott? How's it going? Yeah, if you're going with the rough bump, you definitely need topspin. That's why I said, depending on what level sniper you have, if you don't have the sniper, you can do the rough bump with the Viper as well. But yeah, you definitely need more topspin if you're going to go with the rough bump on that hole. Let's see. Scott says, has anyone had luck with PD changing scores from a bogey to anything other than a par? I think, Scott, I think basically when you send in a ticket getting a bogey, the best they're going to change it to is a par, unless you have video evidence of yourself getting a birdie. And by video evidence, I don't mean streaming or saving a shot on an external recorder. You got to have a video evidence as in replays in their game, their replays. So, you know, unfortunately, like, I guess if you made the shot and then while your opponent was taking their shot, you disconnected it and like left, I think that would be like the only case in which they would actually change it back to, you know, a birdie or something. Other than that, I think you're out of luck there, my friend. Alright, Terry. Thanks for stopping by, man. Alright, hole number 9. Hole number 9. Here we go. We got Titan Ball, Extra Mile, and Viper. Got that. Titan. Now, this is the hole you have a really good chance of the albatross on. In my rookie playthrough, I show myself playing this hole two different times. The first time, I get to about a half a yard of the cup. The second time, let's just say it goes in the hole for an albatross. So definitely check that out if you are wanting to see the albatross hit on this hole. And we'll try to do it again here. Yeah, I think John is correct. I think there were some people that were abusing the system, and then also, you know, it became an issue as to, like, you know, if Playdemic only got to certain tickets and changed some, you know, certain people's scores, but then you have all these other people that sent in tickets and they didn't get to them in time and didn't change their scores. It became more of a, you know, a fairness issue. You know, it's not fair if only half the people are getting their scores corrected. You know. So I definitely see the reason why they did this. Like, full top and right spin on this shot. Great right again. Hopefully that one doesn't cost us into the rough. Nope, it's not. All right, so we're in good position right here for a shot at the green with our Viper. Once again, another shot where if you have a sniper leveled up, I would definitely recommend the sniper. If you're going to play it to the right side, you can also play it to the right side. You'll be jumping over the water. You'll be going left of that bunker on the right side. But for your second shot, you definitely need to make sure you bring a big dog, because you're going to have a wood that gives you the ability to curl your shot around those trees. And also, I think it pretty much takes you out of the running for an albatross. That's why I think, you know, basically going to the left side is basically the only way to play this hole, in my opinion. Because if you're not trying to play the way to get the albatross, then you're not playing to win a medal. And I think we're all here to try to win a medal. All right. So as you see, we've got min, max, mid. Uh-oh. 2.5. So about one ring. Hit it great to the right. It's just one of them days, guys. One of them days. But as you see, it's great speed on that shot right there. And you know, perfect shot. Pfft, that's right there in the hole, or right at the hole. So, you know, may not have gone on the hole, didn't hit the perfect shot, but you all can see the results of you know, what are possible on that shot and hole right there. So that's basically, you know, what I'm here to do, trying to help you all out. Maybe, you know, fine tune some of these holes, but you know, as you can see, you know, It doesn't matter how much you know about the game and the adjustments to make. You got to hit the perfect shot in the end. And, you know, that's something an app cannot do for you. Hit the perfect shot. So we will put this one in. We will get the easy gimme eagle. But this is definitely a hole where I think, you know, a good number of y'all will be seeing an albatross if you play it that way. What's going on, Shay? What's going on, Steve McEwen? Good to see you in here, sir. Awesome to see you in here, Steve. What's up, Alan Rayner? How's it going? Hopefully, hopefully y'all are doing well today over there across the pond. Yeah, I don't think anybody got notifications, Alan. It was like the first 5 minutes we had like 1 or 2 people in here. So I don't think any notifications got sent out for whatever reason. But if you're playing rookie and you want some good solid information, definitely go back, watch the stream. Just make sure to hit your perfect shots if you want the results that you want. But thank you all for joining me. It's 1:01. That means my lunch break is over. Charles says 1 backspin in min distance this hole. Still very hot. Maybe 1.5 or 2 maybe. I like to go for that shot in mid distance, Charles. And I go with right about 2 bars of backspin on that shot. I just use the side spin to line that shot up with the hole off that bounce and then adjust for the wind. But I like the mid shot adjustment for that shot right there. Only 6 p.m. there. That means the night is young for you, Steve. I definitely want to see you streaming again, buddy. I miss you. All right, y'all. Thanks, y'all, for stopping by. We will be streaming again tonight, about 9:30 Central Time, and we'll be doing my expert account. So until then, y'all, peace out. Have a good evening. Have a good day. God bless.